Hello guys, I just have to do a vlog, or what do you even call it, a discussion of an episode of Game of Thrones, the final season, season 8, episode 3. I mean, the whole season's been, well, 2 episodes already, has been good so far, but this third episode was when they had this will be full spoilers as well, so it's an episode discussion. I just have to talk about it. Episode 3 was the Battle of Winterfell. It's like, since the series began, it's all kind of been slowly hinting and building up to this battle of like the White Walkers coming down to attack the land of the living. And this episode, I don't even have words. Like, it was so good. Like, I remember when I watched The Lord of the Rings: Return of the King, battle the Two Towers as well. When I saw those battles, I was like, it's like the best battles ever. And ever since then, I just haven't been able to find any battle that can top that. But I really think that this one, I gotta say, it could possibly top it. Maybe not, but it's damn close. Or I don't know. Maybe not even compare them, because it's been like so many years, and it's just a really good battle. Really, really good battle. It was just fantastic, this episode. I don't know what else to say. Like, just we can talk about it now, because I can do spoilers in this. Just the red lady, whatever, when she got all the guys to light up their swords at the start, it was like, oh, it just was so cool, because I love fantasy. So this show is just, what I want to say about this show is, like, it's a social phenomenon. Like, it's massive. Like, it's one of those shows that not everybody watches, but like everybody knows about it. Or, it's one of the shows that has just affected popular culture. It's been going for 10 years or something like that. But and yet, with all that success, they didn't rest on their laurels. They didn't go half-assed. They went all out. Like, this battle is so fun. Like, it's just incredible. Like, yeah, like I'm saying, that the image of, like, them waiting, it was just so different from the very start. Because the last episode was really nice. It was just them all getting together, chatting, and everyone getting to talk. It was like nothing, no battle or anything in the last episode. It was like all the characters got to have their closure in a way, or their quiet moments, or how to spend their last days on Earth, or they didn't know they would survive or not. Anyways, that was the last episode. But this episode, yeah, from the very start, it just was the battle. Like, it just slowly built up. It was beautiful. Like, in the middle of the night, darkness, complete darkness, and you got this like horde of undead coming towards them. Like, it's just like it's amazing, the feeling. It's like zombies, a battle of zombies. It's so cool. And then yeah, the soldiers, they charged off with their swords, got lit on fire. The whole horde of them just ran off into the darkness. And a lot of this battle, in my mind, I'm thinking, I don't know, like, it's probably not perfectly what would happen in a real battle, but for entertainment or storyline, or it was just so good to watch. Like, incredible. So they did that, and then and everything's like, because it was focused on all the characters that we've seen throughout all the years, so obviously you care about all these characters. And like, this episode is just so good. It's like hard to even talk about it. The dragons fighting, like, was so cool. Like Dany and Jon went up on their dragons, and then I think they were blasting the undead with their dragons. Oh, and then when that was happening, I was like, oh, that's so cool. Like, amazing, because you can feel like it's so unbalanced. Like, the army of the dead is just like, because they can regenerate. If people die fighting them, they get reanimated as one of their side. Oh, it's just like so OP, as you would say, overpowered. Sorry if it's rambling. I just can't. This is episode. Just, I have to ramble. There's too many things to talk about. But I just wanted to make a record of it, because, like, it really, really was amazing. I just cannot get over it. What was the thing? The dragons, like, and then something happened with, I think they encountered the other dragon or something. They were in the mist, so they couldn't see properly anymore. And then there's a whole thing about the trench lighting, because they had defenses, like, so they would fall back. And if you saw the episode, which you probably have if you're watching this video, well, how cool was it when like, because the dragons were supposed to light up the trenches, but the thing happened when they couldn't see and they couldn't hear the signal, so they couldn't light up the trenches. And then I think her name's the Red Lady, she came out and she lit it up herself. Oh, that was really cool. Awesome. And then some cool stuff. Oh, Arya. Oh, she was so cool. Like in the previous episode, she got this weapon made by the blacksmith. So cool. And then when she was fighting, I love it because all this up until now she's been stealth and like just one on one, mostly fighting. And this time she's in a battle and she kicks so much butt. She probably became my favorite, possibly my favorite character, or very close to it. Jamie's probably my favorite character throughout the whole series, but in this battle, Arya was just amazing because she fought and I just really admire characters who just go out all out and they don't care if they're gonna die. They just do it. I really admire. I find it so inspiring. So in this battle, she was just incredible. She did that and just wouldn't die. She wouldn't give up. And like the Hound, he was like scared. And then when he saw Arya fighting, like she went up against the massive giant guy who sadly died in the few seasons earlier, and he became one of the undead. And then she took him out as well. And it was so cool. And then what else was really cool? Theon. Got to talk about Theon. Theon Greyjoy, who started off with the Starks. He grew up with the Starks as like a hostage, but he was treated quite nicely, but he never felt like he belonged. But his storyline has been amazing because like there's some seasons earlier where he became horrible. He was just a total jerk. But he's redeemed himself, like in my eyes for sure, and probably to everyone else as well. Like he suffered so much in early seasons. Like he had his like genitals chopped off, and I think he had to eat them as well. I don't know what, because Ramsay Bolton was like torturing him. But so he went through a lot, and then he saved he was completely broken as a human being. But then he saved Sansa, and that was really cool. And that was like the first moment where we were like, yes, that was so good. Like, and then after that, he was so cool. And then in this battle, the Greyjoys weren't helping, but he came by himself because he wanted to help the Starks. I just admire that. Him and Jaime did that. It was really, really admirable. I love it. All by themselves. It's a hopeless battle. Like no one could think that they would win this, but they came because they gave their word, or in Theon's case, to defend his home, what he grew up with, or to redeem himself for like just because he took down Winterfell. That was so bad, wasn't it? But he's come back. I forgive him. He went out so good. He was defending Bran. It was amazing. The scene when him was defending with the arrows, and then they ran out of arrows, and then it was probably one of the best scenes I've seen. Like he was like, "I'm sorry, Bran." He said to Bran, he goes, "I'm sorry for what I've done," and then Bran said, "All the things you've done led to you becoming who you are now, or led to you becoming here now," and it's really good. So it's a very powerful statement. I really like that because in life you have ups and downs, and good things and bad things happen, but it kind of leads to where you are now. So if you didn't have the bad things, you might not be where you are now. So I really like that line a lot. And then later there's another line. It was just nice for the story where he'd run out of arrows, and the army of the dead was right there. The Night King was right there, ready to take out Bran, and Theon, and then Bran goes to him, "You're a good man, Theon," and then he just must have felt so good because, he got like forgiveness from, Bran, who like he thought he was trying to kill actually, but yeah, he did well, and the thing is, I saw this in the behind the scenes part after the episode. They said that Theon knew he was gonna die, but it's like, how do you choose to die? Like, and he chose to run at the Night King. I find that really admirable. Like, that's really cool. Like, he didn't just stand there. He didn't run. He ran at the king, like the Night King, and then just got stabbed. But he knew it was gonna happen. But what a way to go! It was really like noble and brave. I love it. So Theon, one of my favorite characters now because of that, and Arya obviously. And okay, the moment when Arya, because I knew Arya was gonna do something cool. I thought she was gonna fight the Night King, because there was a point when there was a guy, I don't know, he got brought back to life. He's the guy with the flaming sword, and when he died, the red woman, she said, he was brought back to serve a purpose, and now that purpose is done, and he was protecting Arya from dying. And then when Arya was waiting there, I think they said, what do we say to the Lord of Death? And then she said, "Not today," which is like a throwback from a line from the first season. So was it already implanted from George R. R. Martin that Arya would be the one to do it? Probably. I think so. I think it would be. it's so cool that the seed has been planted so long ago. And then the moment when she killed the Night King is the best. It's amazing because I forgot why, but I forgot what happened, but somehow she just came out of nowhere. It was the coolest scene ever. The Night King was about to kill Bran, I think, and Bran was just calmly sitting there. Bran is cool as. He wasn't panicking at all. Love it. But and Arya just came out of the darkness at the back, and then was about to, and then the Night King turned around and caught her on the neck, and she dropped the knife, and I think she caught it with her other hand, and then stabbed him in the chest, and then that killed up all the other army, like every other reanimation. Zombie or whatever you want to call it, White Walkers. Actually, I think the Red Lady told Arya she would kill many people of eyes of brown, green, and blue, and so the last thing she said was blue, and blue was the White Walkers' eyes are blue. Anyways, so that's probably the music was really cool in the episode. Sansa and Tyrion went down, like they were in the crypts, and the bodies were reanimating. That was incredible that they thought they were safest in the crypts, and then the bodies got reanimated, and they chose to fight. I love it. I just really admire it. I find it very, very inspiring. These are characters, fictional characters, but they inspire me when I watch it, to just see people like, just willing to die. It sounds horrible, but willing to die for something they believe in, or die fighting, not just giving in or being a coward. It's really nice. I think that's really cool, actually. Anyways, this episode, I think you get the gist that I loved it. Like, it was fantastic. Like, sometimes I watch movies or certain things where I think, this is special. This is something that is just like something else, and this was one of those times, like, definitely. And the cool thing is, like, this is a big show. Like, it's a popular culture phenomenon. Like, it's so impressive. Like, we can talk about the whole show. Like, it was such a gamble to start with this. Like, it's very expensive and blah 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 blah. But anyways, this is a big show, and they did. Sometimes you have a popular show, and the way it ends is just like kind of, ordinary in a way, or just not that great. But this, they didn't hold back at all. They went like, they made this as good as they could possibly make it, and hats off to everybody involved. The actors, fantastic. So I am really happy to be around watching this every Monday. I watch it with my sister and Jeff at their house. Like, I got a text before, and they said, "You want to watch Game of Thrones at their house?" And I was like, "Yes, I'll come over." So I drove over there. It was fine. It was I loved it. Such a fun experience, and watching it on the day it comes out, because I have to watch it. Otherwise, if you wait, you could find out. Because you don't want to be spoiled in this show. You really want to feel the tension, because it's a show where you don't know who's gonna die. Okay, I think that's all I have to say, the main things, but well done to everyone involved in this show. Everyone. From George R.R. Martin to everybody. I love it. Anyways, that's it. And it's still not finished. I was like, because they're still going to fight Cersei. For the Iron Throne. Like, because I don't understand, because I don't know how you can top this. I don't know. Unless it involves like character moments and stuff. But these White Walkers, wow. This battle. Alright, I think I'll end the video there, and if I'll do another video if the ending is even better. I don't know how it could be better, but alright, I'll see you guys later. Bye.